Hello, welcome back. Last time I got out of the first room in Belly of the Beast, finally. It took some effort. I have changed my shirt. Might seem like a random thing to mention, but... Oh, you started me all the way down here. Last several sessions of this game have just left me, like, extremely sweaty. So, I am now actually wearing different clothes specifically for playing this game. Because it is such a workout. No, I want to stand in there! It's a little spot. I'm in a little spot. Okay. Alright, so what is happening here? This I can get and then come back from... That's an extra strength springboard or different angle or something? Okay, so while I can do that, it's probably not to my benefit. I'm curious about something though. Not quite the right angle. If I were a little farther left, it could be. But I mean, I might as well just do it that way. Alright, so I think that is how I'm starting. That's going to fall... all the way down there. Okay, not sure I get the point of the falling thing. That's where my cannonball landed. Apparently, I had it with me out here. Interesting. I had it with me out here. But when I respawn, it's way down there. I guess I skipped the puzzle of where to drop it to do the rest of my activities. Okay. So anyway... Ultra there, get my dash back. What? Wait. Oh, Ultra's not so great, actually. Half Ultra? Is that a corner boost? Wall boost? Oh dear. I think it is a corner boost wall boost. Okay. Alright, well, I made it work once, I can do it again. I need to make it work slightly better for getting to that crystal. Once I crystal, dash upright and grab the cannonball, then drop the cannonball down. Get the other crystal, dash up right probably. I'm gonna assume that green stuff is ice. It's dripping. So, slide down the left, slide down the right, slide down the left. Am I racing my cannonball or something? Unclear. I think it's just gonna come to rest right about there. Once I've slid down, jump, jump, jump. Then what? Do I need to climb up here? Or I guess I go down first? But where's the... what about the ball? Okay, so path is splitting off a bunch. I guess the implication is I come all the way down this leftmost portion. Hit the thing, climb my way back up. Right, no putting my feet anywhere, so this is draining my stamina now. Pick up my cannonball, which I guess is resting, I don't know, somewhere around here. Send it off, or maybe I bring it down with me and send it off there. I haven't even looked at this whole room, that's the bottom of it. So gold door is to make sure I'm carrying something heavy. One specific heavy thing. It also has to ring that. Okay, so here's an intermediate. Touch switch activated. Okay, so there's a cannonball shaft on the right. Clear place where it's going. I'm not sure when exactly. My dash status throughout this entire transaction is I don't have one. Then what happens? Oh, there are springboards. Okay, so then I get a dash. So jump through the springboards to the right. I can scroll a little bit this way. It is one tile of leeway. So spring over, fall way down, I guess throw the cannonball when I'm touching the thing and it touches the other thing? Dash left, Get crystal dash down right, get crystal dash down left. Jump off the wall. No, there's a spring. Boy, those are hard to see. So those springs are weird. I think that one will take me far enough that I get through the thing on the left without having to use the dash it gives me? Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna do an ultra. So wave dash into ultra. A water ultra, fun. Okay. Cannonball's falling down at some point, or maybe I reunite with it where those teeth are on the right. Fall, spring, spring, summer, winter. Drop the cannonball on that. Spring again. Some more water jumps. Little cannonball platform. Looks fairly straightforward. It's just a lot of it. I don't think there were any big question marks in there. I gotta do this precise thing at the start. It was less precise than I thought. Learn... Okay, let me paste a little thing on my screen mentally for where that... okay, that messes with everything. Whoops. I start my ultra here. I start my ultra where I meant when I said here. Like directly above that top spike. Don't climb until you're dashing left. Whoops. Okay. Ultra start point is very important. Calibrate. Calibrate. There we go. Yeah, so that's just set up to work automatically. It's not an issue. Is that acceptable? No. Oops. Is there like... do I want to throw instead of dropping? Because dropping's not really working out for me. Maybe immediately throw? I don't think that would do good things for my trajectory. But how bad would be the things that it would do? Well, nothing good for the cannonball. Okay, no, I'd have to make the drop work. So I'm dropping, then immediately dashing up left. That is kind of the input complication there. So once again, a quick full reversal, sort of, on the D-pad. I did it. I didn't make it over the hurdle, though. So I can wait a little bit longer before I start that up left dash before I pick up the thing. A little bit longer. I missed the... Man, like, I'm not getting the distance I'm expecting. What if I pick up later? That helps a lot. Okay, picking up later is the key. Wait, cannonball sits... Oh, it doesn't come down with me. There's a one-way platform there that holds it. That's nice. So we rejoin right before springing. I might have to actually throw it so that I can jump far enough to get to the spring. I'm gonna be stamina stressed at that moment. Because the very next thing for me is a long climbing challenge. Right, no, what I do is I do a late pickup. Go through the sprite a bit before pressing the button. And I'll just hold it at all times, no matter how tempting that may be. Okay, well, but do press it when you're at the cannonball. There we go, that's the way. Alright, so I'm not in a race here, except against my stamina meter. Okay. Let's first do this... Dang it. Let's first do this with using lots of stamina just to understand the route. Because I don't need to be hyper-efficient at the very start. Okay. So. Yeah. Let's go back and forth a bit more there. Again, no time pressure. It's very gentle. Compared to the first room, this seems a lot more reasonable so far. I'm wondering if there's another bit of surprise difficulty that's gonna ultimately catch me off guard and make me revise my assessment. Okay, again, I know I'm being very inefficient. I need to... That's a weird angle? Can't do it any of the ways that would seem intuitive. Yeah, like, okay, if I'm all the way up here, I just hold right. Yeah, that works. I died because I was too tired. but that'll do the job. Okay, hang on, let me just look at my climbing route again. I see one mandatory climb jump after the third thing from the bottom. I'm not sure I can... Let's see if I can clear that little hurdle without... because I can just test that early. Yes. And then... there's another spot where actually... neutral pushes me how much? 2 tiles. But like, that's 2 tiles of I'm wondering if I can neutral this gap. I think it's possible, I think it's hard. But this is gonna ask me to do hard things, so it's probably what I'm doing. Then things get a little bit weird right here. So this little transition? Okay, that section's like super weird. But anyway, assuming I got here with the cannonball. If I wall jump, pick up, and both of us just make it to the spring nice and peaceful. The spring gives me a dash, and I use it to go left at that blue thing after throwing the cannonball to the green thing. Dash left, dash down right, dash down left. Spring. Water Ultra. Is the Water Ultra enough to clear those spikes? I think so? So I should have a dash. Actually, there's a springboard after. And I'm picking up a cannonball. I'm probably dashing into the cannonball. Where's it going? Is it with me the whole time through the rest of this? No, I need to drop it there at this screen switch. So there's a drop at that time. Fascinating. I can see that these springboard things will fall. There are little catchers for them. Makes that pretty clear. I'm guessing this one is anchored. Because if it fell, unless I'm going to race with it, because that would put a wall very much in my way right before the exit. Is that tall enough to block my progress? Let's see if I measure from here. I think I could squeeze by on the top of it even if it did fall all the way down. Okay, well, I think I know what I'm doing, mostly. Oops. Oops. Right, so late pickup helps there. It's just uncomfortable to do, and sometimes I miss. So early dash, late pickup, I think is the most comfortable way to do that. Alright, I'm gonna use a little bit of climb there. That should have been more neutral. Like, I can use some climb, but there's, let's see, I saw at least 2 mandatory climb jumps, I think it was. But I can have, what, 4 of those? Remind me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, it's 4. So where I aim with this does matter in terms of lining up the corner boost wall boost thing. Yeah, that drop and then dash. That's what's gonna get me here. Sometimes I'll get it like that, sometimes I just won't. Oops, I think that was a climb jump. Okay, I gotta figure out how I'm doing that turnaround at the bottom. This springboard does not normalize my position, so my angle of entry here does play into the... Yeah, but the corner thing is very forgiving. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Hip. Well, am I sure that I can just drop there? I haven't actually done that and lived yet. So I guess that answers the question. My CPU's overheating or whatever it does, and doing some thermal throttling, or garbage is being collected, whatever that behavior is. Whatever the behavior is, it means that my timing's going to be garbage for a little while. So I'm not pressing climb early enough sometimes on this. I can press it as soon as I am past the clingable portion of this wall, but I don't know, just that... Why does it take me so much concentration to toggle whether I'm holding the climb button or not? Just because it's on a different finger than everything else, I have to use like 30% of my entire brain power on it? Why is that? It's so weird. Okay, so if I'm here and I do this, yeah, I live. Okay. Climb jump number 1. Don't need one there. Nope. So if picking up late, don't dash late. I didn't do either. What if I only dash late and just always hold the pickup button? So yeah, that was a wall jump because I hadn't held the climb button early enough. I mean, that worked. It was uncomfortable, but it worked. Oops, I'm not used to just dropping to the, like, away from the wall like that. It's a weird move. I will learn it though. Yeah, okay. I think I want to climb jump there. Okay, let's see how that works out for me. Like, I have to do one of those uncomfortable, higher than I can settle neutrals. Because, like, if I climb up to the top and neutral from there, that's not the spot that's compatible with that. I need to grab. Ah! Climb button. You're the hardest button to press. Whoops! Can't grab behind my back. Okay, good enough. There we go. That's the way to do that. Just skip that one on the way there. Okay. Gonna do a climb jump there, and then... Ah, that's a corner jump. Just an unspiked one. So I hit the wall, I fall down, I probably neutral jump, veer right, and wall jump. Then I'm in the cannonball zone. It's just weird to do that all at once. But I'll get it. Ah! Ah! I mean, in terms of climbing challenges, this is very gentle. I am used to so much worse than this. But there's the surrounding stuff that I'm not as used to. Okay, so alright, mostly as planned. So I got there where the cannonball was. I need to make that transition from left to right a little better. Would I like to jump off that right wall from lower? Maybe? How high does a wall jump go? Alright, so if my feet are here... My feet are going up 1, 2, 3, A little over 3 tiles? 4? So my jump takes me there. Wall jump is lower than my regular jump, certainly. So 3.5 tiles or so? I don't want to get my face into those spikes and get hit by them. Could I pick up the cannonball on the way from right to left, do that wall jump, and make it to the springs? Let's find out an answer to that, because that'd be the easiest input if it worked. No, that puts me in the teeth. Oh, right, I want to climb jump there. It's not as obvious. Much more subtle than the other spots. So sometimes I forget that that's what it is. Ah! Okay, I'm here. That's a really iffy left dash. Am I dead? Not yet. I should have dashed later. Now I am dead. Yeah, okay. So dash a little bit later than that. If I'm not pausing, the timing will probably work out a little better. But yeah, that's a left, down right, down left. I know what I'm looking at. Oops. There were no strawberries in this level, so I don't need to look out for secrets. I will still, but I don't need to expect to find any. That was more climb than I needed to use, but I have plenty of budgets. Like I can use it for extra comfort if necessary. Dang it! I thought I was picking up, but the pickup didn't happen. Wait. If I'm tired, can I get a cannonball? I don't think I can! Oh, that's the joke. Okay. That's pretty funny. So yeah, I was holding the pickup button, I overlapped with it, I felt like I should have grabbed it, but my stamina was empty. Oh, that's pretty funny. Because, like, how often is it that I need to pick up a throwable when I'm completely out of stamina? I think it's happened before, but not often. It's a rare enough occurrence that I just forgot it was even a thing. So that's why I need my stamina. To carry a big heavy thing. Whoops. That counted. Good. Whoops. A big heavy thing other than me. Because yeah, my stamina doesn't refill until after I've picked it up and taken it with me. It doesn't cost any stamina to be carrying that thing. But I have to have some in the first place. Ah, down, please. Okay, not flashing, good. Yep, see, that's the problem there. How do I avoid that? I could probably get away with climbing up a little bit. I don't want to climb up too much, though, but I can do a little bit. Just make sure you don't accidentally climb jump. Okay, that little transfer there is not giving me anywhere near as much trouble as I imagined it would. Ah! Those picky little wall jumps, though. Yeah. Just hard to predict exactly what's going to happen because, like, which way I hit a corner, does it count as the ceiling or the wall, determines just everything. And, you know, of course, all of these are right at that threshold, so I just don't know what's going to happen in each individual one of these. There we go, that's the way. That felt nice and comfortable. Alright, not pausing. Therefore, well, I'm pausing a little bit here because I've never been here before. I know I want to spring on that. And I think I'm water ultraing there and I wasn't quite ready for that. Okay? Looking good. Yeah, the climbing challenge here feels like basically the main part of the room. Ah! Again, I was on top of that corner, not on the side I wanted to be. Oops, that sounded like a climb jump. I think it was. Well, I'll never find out though. It might have been one of those stamina refunding ones though. I can't necessarily judge by sound whether I spent stamina on it. But that's how I normally judge it. That counted. Felt a lot less good than last time I did it. Dang it. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's acceptable. Yeah, okay, that's the way. Do like 2 neutral jumps before going in there and don't just like veer all over the place for no reason. That's not a good idea. Getting a little confident with my fast fall there. Maybe I shouldn't. Whoa! Ah! Ah! Yes, I had opportunities to save that, but not with how much it threw me off my rhythm. Timing that ultra. Of course, the very, well, second, I guess, technically, move in the room would be the hardest. Because that's usually how it goes, and it's better than the other way around. Okay, being a little spendy on the stamina, but not punished for it. Oh yeah! Okay. Throw, dash, dash, dash. Spring! Right, the spring is to the right. And I will not automatically be aligned with it. Okay. Careful with that fast fall, just ideally don't... Ah! Climbing inputs. I feel like it's one of the parts of this game I'm pretty decent at. It's just, I still can get tripped over my fingers so easily. But yeah, I definitely would not consider climbing to be one of my weak points in this game. That's probably, I would argue, a strong point. I can mostly just do it. Okay, spring is there. Oh, I need to veer farther left than that. Spring does not naturally take me as far as I expected it to. Okay, noted. Again, this room is very pleasant. Man, like, the things I heard about this level made me worry, but... I mean, the only thing I heard about it was people saying, oof, the belly of the beast, this is really hard. Or implying that. Nothing more specific. But just the vibe of conversation around this level led me to perhaps tune my expectations beyond where they needed to be. Therefore, I have a totally alright time. Okay, everything's good. Oh, the water doesn't refresh my dash, of course. Yeah, I don't get a dash because that was a water jump, right, so that's the difference between that and the other type. So I'm gonna have to drop after 2 springs. Do I need to do any juggling in the air? I think the springboards will just get me there. I'll hold left. Okay, I dropped good, but I wasted my dash. There's another springboard I need to hit. Okay. But honestly, like, getting there wasn't that hard. Like, I got this in the bag. I am confident. Like, puzzling out that little move I just did, that was perhaps, like, the main thing I needed to do in this room. Okay, so I veered left too much. And you know, the climbing thing, but that was just more time-consuming than tricky to figure out. Oops. Actually doing it, though. Ah. Right, I should really bop against that. Whoa! Bop. Okay, that counts. It's a lot of climbing extra. It's probably fine. I think I have enough. Oh! Don't do that. Okay. I'm still good. Still good. Not anymore. I can jump with the back of my head. It's fine. Just do it. Ah, what am I doing? It's just very hard to concentrate on that for some reason. Like, the visual input I'm getting correlates only fairly loosely with what it feels like I want to do. Doesn't help that the ground is red and the spikes are red. Like, I can't use my... color sensing to... my color sensing. What a fancy way to say that. I can't distinguish by color where safe and not safe is. But it's all beast flesh, so of course it would be flesh-colored. Oh, I didn't jump early enough. I do feel like there's a big gap between what this room asks of me and the previous one. Like, this is a totally normal Yellow Grandmaster room. Previous one? Maybe it just hit more of my weak points or something? I don't know. I felt like it was just, it asked more. It was very involved. Wanted to get across, like, every concept of the level all at once, and this one is able to be a little more focused, maybe. Hip! I'm not pressing jump early enough. I did it the first time. Alright, it's faster than I think. Wah! Still plenty of little things to trip over. Those just don't really go away. Whoa, sure. It's fine, that's enough. I'm glad I found a pattern that makes that transition feel good, because that was kind of, again, my main worry here. Jump! I did it! Oh, there was another water jump in there. Okay. Do I need to do anything special with that? I guess I dash, water jump, then get on the cannonball platform, and then I can water jump again, or just throw and jump a dash. Okay. Okay. I'm right at the end. Final move. But again, all the prior stuff has to go well. Whoop! Jump! Nice and early. Good. Whoop! Oh, I got kind of confused. Forgot where I was going. Whoops! Man, this is taking a toll on my focus. It's just the script I have to follow. Very complicated. I keep losing little bits of it in my mind. Okay. And I haven't actually done this part of the room very many times at all. Oh shoot, I missed. Okay, don't miss. Whoops, dab! Like, by default, I don't want to do a climb jump, but it needs to happen where it needs to happen. And this is... well, actually, no, it's not. That's not one of the places. Whatever, just shut up and do it. Ah. But yes, please do use the dash to the right to dunk into that springboard. That's the most reasonable thing to do with it. Timing. Timing. That still wasn't it. I mean, you see how fast I'm moving there. It is hard to time. Hup, hup, hup. Great. Great, great. Ah, there we go. Throw, dash, ready. Cool! Alright, another room done. Where will my cannonball be when I reload? I guess we will find out.